12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25, no return attempted there. Start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. No gain on the play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's a design quarterback keeper. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Caught by the receiver. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a job by this quarterback, having an idea of exactly where he is on the field. 3rd down scramble, doesn't get it into the end zone, but guess what? Picks up that first down. We got a 1st and goal.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
7-0. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Ball handed off. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half.
The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Play action here on first down. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He escapes the pocket. What a catch! That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now to 40.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man,
he's in the clear. First down, looking for more now. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
QB keeper all the way. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's James. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Texas 7, Cal 0. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Going again on 2nd and 10. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Golden Bears will try to keep this drive moving. Movement here from the tight end. The shotgun handoff here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the 1st down.
The longer this drive goes, the more wear on this defense and specifically these pass rushers. The quarterback is carving up the defense, especially on key downs of this drive. And the pass rushers, you can see them. They look visibly winded.
And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking for some space. It's Lyle. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening him.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Defense is coming after him. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Golden Bears, as they answer with their 1st score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the 1st play of the drive now, 4:25. Runner takes off to his right. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Back to throw. It's Manning. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Using his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Golden Bears move into the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14. Texas.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it on the left sideline for a huge gain.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
They got him, but not before a solid gain on the round.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, about the first half, this back is having a big day.
The Golden Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cal.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his target. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. And now the defense will call a timeout before this field goal attempt, trying to get inside the kicker's head. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit.
36 on the field goal.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half.
Texas.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And strong coverage that attacked him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They keep him off balance with a run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pressure is coming. Caught near the sticks. It's James. Overhead out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Golden Bears pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's James. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Man, this wide receiver receiver. He's been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30, at the 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Just what a turn in events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Down 17. Texas.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. He's hit just before the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Golden Bears with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Incompletion in first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Motion now from the tight end. Using his legs. It's Slime. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And at first down, they go right back to him. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver grabs it. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. And here's the handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Hit as he released it. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Manning. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
He's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Texas 21, Cal 17.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle made after just a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Look out. Room to run here. Here he goes. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, I think the defense underestimated the quarterback and his speed here. And just like that, he takes off for a big chunk of yards. This defense may want to take note.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had no...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. Across the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Leaning on the run game here late. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It will bring up 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Oh, and he throws it back. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. It's a great job by the defense.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's back to throw again on second down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's James. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Golden Bears look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And now the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense has got it. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but... Stop short of first down yardage.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Running with purpose. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official. Your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.